Good morning. It's 8:08 on Wednesday. I'm off today. Judah just came in to say good morning. I think it's going to be a good day. Thank you, Lord, for waking me up. Must be here for something. Good morning, y'all. It's a beautiful, rainy Wednesday. I'm really excited. I get to start my YouTube channel today. I already know what I'm going to do. So I'm waiting for the kids to wake up so they can give me my charger to my laptop. I don't know why it's not in my laptop bag. Do you ever get over death or do you just get through it? Because I know when my ex-husband died, I didn't understand. I was just so confused. I didn't understand the world. Like the world didn't make sense without him in it. And I was just confused. I felt a lot of confusion for like days. I felt like I didn't know where I was or what was going on. It was an awful, awful feeling. Losing people is awful. That was the first time I lost somebody that close to me. I've lost people close to me, but that was my other half. He had known me the longest out of everybody. 20 years of breathing the same air, finishing each other's sentences, knowing that person. Every person he met, everything he did, how he liked his food, how he dressed, how he liked me to dress, his moods, like everything. And he's just gone. But he's not gone because he lives in me, he lives in the kids. I can hear him in my music. I can hear him. I can feel him. Like, that's still my other half. And that's why I feel like I'll never be with another man. I have no desire to. I gave everything to him. Everything. They buried part of me with him. Well, they didn't bury him, they burned him, but they burned a part of me with him. I carry him in my soul. I'm going to carry our dream. That was our dream. This dream that I'm carrying, we had it. This legacy we are building, this family we're building, I'm not going to let it die, Ghost. I'm not. And even though towards the end you started acting weird, I know that wasn't you. Because I know who you are. I know who you are. You feel me? I'll never let them forget you. Just even through everything that we went through, that man did love me. He just had his own demons and he was suffering. It's just like Spinner. And I hope he's at peace now because that man suffered and he sacrificed himself for us. He really did. He really did. And I wouldn't be here without him. And neither would my kids, literally. But yeah, I'm sacrificing penis for power. I want to stand in my power and become a very strong magician and practice real magic and have real power to heal people and to change minds and to elevate people. I'm trying to be out here levitating and, manipulating weather. And I don't have time to be getting bent over and told what to do and getting knocked up. People walking around here with babies in their belly like it's an award. Showing off they man like their awards and medals and shit. Like, okay, like you're designed to do that. Whoop de do. Good for you. You got knocked up. You got a man. Okay, I can move mountains. But whatever. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna stand alone. I have my kids, but other than that, like no. Don't try to holler at me. I'm over here sharpening my wand and my knives. You feel me? That moment when your kids just casually do something that's so fucking fantastic.
Oh, I ain't make this.
It's not a big deal. No, but just the whole program. Like, I know you ain't make that one, but the fuck? Still.
But you want to see something?
Yes.
What is that? It's called VEL. No, it's Bandlab. This is what I use to record my music off of. It actually what's his name? Still when Andre want to collaborate with me.
Bandit.
When I get my phone fixed, he told me hit him up because he got a couple more songs he want me to hop on.
So I wasn't going to tell anybody about the YouTube channel. I haven't done any promotion. Partially because I wanted to make sure, at first it was because I wanted to make sure that I actually followed through with it. But now, like, this is the whole thing. Like, this is my thing. Like, this is what I'm doing. So I ended up just telling my son Avalon about it. And in my mind, I think he thinks I'm bluffing just because most people do. They say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. They don't do it. I'm going to show my kids that you can believe in me. When I tell you I do something, I'm doing it. Like, what do you mean? I don't know too much about the thems and the theys in the world. But when it comes to me, baby, when your mama says she's doing something, it is as good as done. And when she does it, it'll be done well. So that's what I want for you. So I want to wipe everything down. With cleaning, it's not just the aesthetics or cleaning the germs. It's energetic. Like, can't you, like, see the energy change when you clean your area? The lighter, the lightness, like you feel light. Lighter. Like, you're moving energy around. It has to be clean. Like, being in a dirty place, it disturbs my soul. Don't come down here naked or acting a fool because I'm shooting. It's like,
Oh, hey y'all.
Oh, and I gotta stop bending over the camera too. It irritates me because when I look back at some of the footage, it looks like I'm intentionally bending over in front of the camera, and I'm not.
She looks bent at it. She won't flat at it. Sorry, that's too wrong.
And I was telling them how about cleaning is not just like making things look good or killing the germs. It's also about energy. Like
Energy?
yeah.
Energy? Sorry.
Have you smelled the new incense, the cocoa? Do you like it?
Shout
Shout out to 3 Hoodoo sisters. You guys gotta check them out.
Can you buy me 2 things?
Sure, we'll go through the list. What do you need?
I need clips for my hair and
Oh, all that stuff can wait. You know we gotta move. I thought you needed something. You said need. Those are wants. Those are want.
no, those are needs.
But then, oh yeah, no, I see what you're saying, but not for right now though.
No, definitely not for right now.
But I got you.
Thank you.
Roger was talking about something. I'm about to heat a meat temperature gauge or some shit. I would like to have slept him. I looked at him like he was 10 karat crazy. I was like, you know, we are moving in like 2 weeks. You talking about buying temperature gauges and shit. But I'm like, oh, he only spent $50. But you leave that boy alone and let him spend his money. He's like, I'm getting another paycheck.
Summertime break, we work this up.
I don't mind this summer. It hasn't been too hot. It's been perfectly reasonable.
I'm not feeling this.
You did.
It's all coming up.
I don't know. I usually tie it in the
Put it in the bun.
I always do put it in the bun. But I was, what's it called? You can, go get the Windex, and clean the window. The mirror. I was moisturizing my parts. That's the only reason why it wasn't in the bun. Then you don't have to open the windows all like that. God dang. There you go from never wanting to open the windows to now you have them all the way open. I prefer mineral water, but this is what they had. What irritates me about Instacart is that they do not show all of the options when it comes to vegan items when you're shopping at Martin's. I don't like that. Don't treat us like second-class citizens.
Cause I'm not talking about this. I need this.
And then Judah Raja needs to spray because Judah threw up in the bathroom again in the toilet.
Judah did this. Judah did that.
He said he did one thing.
I'm tired of him going up.
Well, he needs to stop eating the dairy. Like, he needs to accept that he
And
can't eat dairy.
we're going to start putting things in place because we ready to move ahead. One back, you know damn well you're not going to take that little throwing up stuff.
You better throw them in a bucket.
You know how many arguments that's going to start?
No, we're going to prevent it ahead of time.
If we keep on doing that.
You need to throw them in a bucket then. Like,
It's
throw them in your
not
room.
now, because Robin ain't going to say nothing. But you don't like something.
I will beat Judah's ass. Like,
Exactly.
no. We'll have a talk. I'll beat his ass spiritually.
Change something.
Because I don't hit my kids.
You done seen me move from there, I would never go back. Unless I'm like, out eating. That's different.
No, he knows that he overeats and he knows that he is not supposed to have, he needs to cut down on dairy. He knows that, and that's what irritates me. Is it a Pisces thing or is it just a you thing? You fucking know better. Like, you always do. Only y'all always do. Y'all always know better. It's like, am I supposed to be the great reminder? Is that my job, just to be here to remind people shit they don't want to hear about themselves? Because nobody likes that guy. I love you too. Y'all better like me. I love y'all. I don't give a damn whether y'all like me. I love you. I'm talking about my kids. After all the crap that I've been through, I hope they would like me by the end of all of this. I did it for y'all. I have to be successful. I have to push my family to success. There is no one else. It's just me. There are no grandparents, no nothing. It's me. I'm the life and the death of this family. So yeah, we gonna be thorough. We on the thorough side of things over here. Even my day off is a work day. How shocked is he going to be when I just talked to him? This is his first time hearing that I'm going to start a YouTube channel. And then that boy really going to wake up tomorrow and see that I've started my YouTube channel. I'm going to make them believe in dreams again. Because these kids should grow up in a place where when their parents make them promises, they're kept. And their parents represent security and strength. That's why I'm a stickler for my routines that I have with the kids, because it represents stability. And there's nothing more that I can't stand than instability, because my life was so unstable for so long. And it affected my kids in such deep ways. So now I'm a stickler for stability. And, you know, I am not judging anyone else's path, but for me, I would not have a man who would never be around my kid. This is a single mom journey. I have sacrificed relationships and friendships. Like, I don't have the time. If I have time to hang out with my friends and I have time to sit at home and listen to my kids talk to me about something that they've been through. Like, there were 8 years that I did not have my children with me. Those are 8 years of conversations, lessons, hugs, all types of shit that I missed. So if I have spare time, that's funny. Because all my time is invested, and none of my time is spare. None of that. None of my money is spare. None of my time is spare. It's all going somewhere very, very, very specific. And that's why, like, the more people die from just doing reckless, dumb shit, selfish shit, at this point, I don't even care. Like, because y'all just did not respect life, you did not respect God. This is such a great opportunity for you to heal your entire bloodline. You worried around, running around doing dumb stuff, worried about dumb stuff. So I just don't engage. I don't care. You know, rest in peace. Hope better luck next time. And I know every day I wake up is a blessing. And I'm moved as such. And I'm moving bolder and bolder every day in proclaiming things and like speaking on things like my faith. Because I used to be very shy about it because I didn't want people to think I was like, I didn't want people to have preconceived notions about me. But they're going to do that anyway. I can't control the narrative that other people have about me. I can only represent myself fully. And when I'm shying back from saying things that it's on my spirit to say, or not being my authentic self. So while trying to not get people to judge me, I'm doing things that are not true to my spirit. this is the past version of me I'm speaking of. So yeah, no, we don't do that anymore. I'm just going. I am who I am. At the end of the day, you are who you are. So whether you show it to people or not, you're still who you are when you're by yourself. So you may as well live out loud. The fuck? You're gonna be that person anyway. It takes too much energy trying to pretend to be something different. The only thing I pretend to be is not irritated when I am. So, and I'm learning to just not be irritated. But sometimes I just want to be left alone when people are talking to me. I've learned to be graceful about that. Like, girl, you're in a position where people are opening up their heart to you. You better be grateful for that. That's what you're here for. Whatever you're doing is not important. You can come back to your little thoughts. Like, stop being selfish with your life. If you don't be quiet and be grateful somebody's talking to you, there are people out here who nobody looks at. They're invisible to people. I read this quote that if somebody doesn't love you, you don't exist. What the fuck? If somebody doesn't love you, you don't exist? What? That is horrible. Do you think that's true? Do you believe that? If someone doesn't love you, you don't exist. That shit struck me. Wow. So, yeah, be grateful for your life. Is the point. And I am now. I wasted so much time being numb because I didn't have my kids. When they took my kids, I fell out on the floor and howled like an animal for hours. It was crazy. And then, yeah, did all types of shit to get them back, and it didn't work. So now we're here, and I have them, and we are building our legacy. Building this company, Masters of Fate Music, an independent music label. The kids are learning how to mix and master. Then I also have my photography team, I've got my social media team, and they're all my sons and my daughter. And that was what the whole thing was supposed to be here, but it's not, and so now it's me. I'm formerly a Ghost Tracks Productions artist. I was his premier artist. And then I branched off and made Masters of Fate Music because I wanted to be in control of my own image. She wanted to control me and turn me into something I wasn't. You know, down to even trying to control my lyrics. And my lyrics are spiritual. My music is spiritual, and that's what it will be used for. It will not be used by anyone for anything else. So that's just what it is. And so I started Masters of Fate Music. You know? I mean, it's self-explanatory. You heard the name. That's what it is for real. In real life. Alright, this is about to be a side dish because I want my sandwich too. Ooh, I love some food. Oh my god, I'm so excited about this. So we're gonna make a mushroom sandwich. And I misspoke yesterday. That sandwich that I ate at work the other day, it didn't have mushrooms on it. It was sauteed peppers, sauteed onions, avocado. Ugh. Yes, I'm about to make another one now. There was no mushrooms on that. I misspoke. After I looked back, I was like, girl, you said it wrong. But that's all right. So we're gonna break our fast with strawberries today. They're in the freezer, you know. Well, I'd say we'll break it with 8 strawberries. That's enough. It doesn't take much for fruit. I'm trying to tell you, that stuff is so filling. Like when I do my figs and cashews, oh, that's my favorite snack after I get off for work. Because, you know, it's too late to eat a full meal. You really don't want a full meal, so I'll just eat whatever I have left over from lunch. And nuts and cashews and my dates. I love dates. They are so good. I buy them pitted and organic, and they are so delicious. They taste like, ooh, little creamy balls of caramel. They're delicious. Alright, so my oven is preheated to 450. I still have oil in the pan from yesterday. I'm one of those people that I want the flavor in the pan. Like, that's from when I made my, that's from when I made my onions yesterday, and it still has oil in the pan, so I can still use that one. I wouldn't do that if I was cooking for someone else, but if I was cooking, since I'm cooking for myself, I definitely do that. But yeah, no, I have a whole different set of standards for when I cook for other people. I actually do the most because I am so into being clean and right. Who doesn't want to be right? But I want to be right for the sake of being right, like because I don't want to be wrong, not because it's like ego driven. Like I want to do things properly so that everything goes smoothly. I like things to go smoothly. I like to be exact and particular when it comes to certain things.
which is totally different from my artistic side, who is all the other things that what I just previously stated is not. My artistic side is all over the place, floats around. I think that's my happiest side. But then I have my practical side. Thank you, Ghost, for teaching me how to be practical. And so does Judith. Judith also teaches me how to be practical. Raja teaches me how to deal with reality and how to form the reality I want. And fire is fire. She's everything. Alright, let me make sure I put enough. That's more than enough salt. Okay, so we're gonna do raw mushrooms mixed in with my baked potatoes. So we got sweet potatoes, red potatoes, sweet potatoes, yellow potatoes, and red potatoes, and then red onions. And then I've got, so far, paprika and which salt are we using today? We're using the sea salt. Yeah. And turmeric. Love turmeric. I started using that because I read that it had healing qualities when it comes to depression. See, in my kitchen, when I cook, it's not just food, it's medicine as well. So the spices that I use are specific to whatever the needs are of the person who is eating my food. So if I feel like there's something my family needs that week, I'll switch up my seasonings based on their needs. And this will also go for not just their energetic needs, but their physical needs if they're having some kind of ailment or whatever. But also spiritually, like if they need calm or peace or whatever. Also, you know, when you use turmeric, you want to use it with a pepper to unlock its medicinal qualities. I feel like I already put pepper in here, but I'm going to put a little bit more. And I also need to remember to order some pepper. We're almost out. I like to buy my seasonings in bulk. This isn't the big version. This, like this. I'm about to start going to Sam's Club again. That place, oh, not my anxiety causing me to cancel my Sam's Club membership because I couldn't go in there anymore. It was overwhelming. It was truly overwhelming. And then you know what? I'm gonna have to bake a banana pie, a banana bread because nobody's eating these bananas. That's Fire loves banana bread. And I just bought some new vanilla extract, so. I've been wanting something baked anyway. That would be good to take to work this week, so I think I might do that later. I have a lot of plans for today. But I don't feel in a rush to complete them. They're goals. They're not even plans, they're just goals. I have personal goals for today. I'm very excited. Today is the start of something new. I feel so, I just feel good. And I'm just going to stay in that. Because I've been struggling for the past couple of days worrying about the house. But I don't feel that way right now, so I'm going to enjoy that. Raja told me that there was no past, present, or future. There's no past or future, only the present. So, and if this really is a lucid dream, then I'm in control of my being. And I'm in control of what I'm seeing. Is this a lucid dream? Alright, so I'm going to add a little bit more oil, but not too much. This is what it's looking like. So, into the oven. I like mine crispy. 30 minutes. But see, if there's little tiny pieces, they'll be burned. So we're gonna do 27 minutes. And then come and like, go like this, but the spatula, whatever that's called. And then, yeah, then it'll be perfect. So we're gonna set the timer. And Fire is so good. She was like, what's that beef and something? You got something in there? So I don't have to worry about it. So we'll do 27 minutes. Okay, so now I need to prep my mushrooms. Dig in here and get the oldest mushrooms we have. Every couple days, I like to just check on my fridge and combine. Because my kids, they like to tuck food, put shit in weird places, and I don't have stuff in there and not know. And just give a look and make sure that everything is still fresh. Move stuff around, make sure nothing's frozen. Take out random stuff, like stuff like that. Random tomato. And see, these mushrooms are a little older, so I'm gonna use those. And just catch stuff like this before it turns into a tragedy. See, do your kids have problems with lettuce in the lettuce bags? So what I'm gonna do is just help everybody out and pre-prep my lettuce and cut the ends off and then put them back in the bags to make it easier for the kids to manage. Because the teenagers come in here, they're hungry, they just want something fast, and they're not gonna pay attention to putting stuff in the bag properly or any of that. And it's something that is easy for you to jump ahead of to prevent arguments later on. Because something like an open bag of lettuce that starts as an open bag of lettuce in the fridge that you've told them a million times to take the time to close. Look how long it's taken me to close this. Do you think a teenager is going to take their time to do this? They're not. So this is why, and I'm out of bags, but usually I would just put this in a freezer bag. But this could start a whole big ass argument that could end in a fist fight. At one point, my family was like that. And it all starts with the mom. I'm sorry, it starts with the parents. Like, it really does, because it starts with you going in there yelling, didn't I tell you a million times? And you're like, but I wasn't mean to say, and you don't take it, and then everybody argument, and then it's a fist fight. So did you see how long it took me to close that? No teenager's gonna do that. I'm sorry. And if they do, God bless them. You're probably a single child. Alright, see, I don't put mushrooms. Don't put mushrooms in the bag of the fridge, they'll freeze. I put the kale back there because that can handle it. Alright, we're still, I did so good with the, usually I overbuy, but I did a great job. I'm very proud of myself. I'm learning to do that in therapy. I have to acknowledge my wins because I never did that. Because if you don't acknowledge your wins, then the only time your wins will be acknowledged for you is when someone else is acknowledging them. So like that then builds this thing in you where you can only think that you're doing well if someone tells you you're doing well. No, girl, I'm here to impress me. I have my own standards for myself every day. The fuck? That's who I'm trying to impress, period. Because that girl right there is somebody I want to impress in my own life. I'm never thinking about anybody else. I promise you. The only people I think about is my kids. I'm not concerned about anybody else and what they have going on. Ever. I don't care. If you're trying to make some money with me, what are you talking about? Let me not throw that little piece of bread away. This is the problem. This is taking up too much space. Little carrots. They doing this thing where they don't want to be the last one to eat. I hate that. They don't want to be the last one to eat the last of something. So they just want to let it linger. Don't let it linger. Just eat it. Damn. Don't order some more. See, that's that lack mentality that has been bred into us. If you don't go on and eat that food and keep it moving, so when they do the food deliveries from Aldi's, these are still all my leftover bags from when I was on Instacart. I grab free bags whenever I can so that my customers didn't have to pay for bags. And I still have a whole bunch of them. See, when you do good, come back on. I'm using those same bags I got from people. Don't say anything untoward. I'm recording. What? Oh, okay, yeah. All right.